Nick Knowles, 60, has kept his private life out of the spotlight. However, the DIY star has begun to provide some insight into his romantic life. The BBC presenter has taken to Instagram to share a glimpse into his Valentine's Day meal with his girlfriend Katie Dodsey, 32, but was left dissatisfied with the measly portions while having a little too much wine. Nick took to Instagram to share a glimpse into his lavish feast in view of his 312,000 followers. He shared a series of snaps including one of him and Katie, as well as several pictures of the lavish eatery. The last picture showed the presenter disgruntled over his supposedly tiny plate of food, but this did not ruin the absolutely world-class restaurant. He captioned the post, "Wonderful romantic Valentines with my lovely Katie at the incomparable Cliveden House restaurant, lovely service, a little too much wine and as you can see my best romantic face." The last pic was me saying one langoustine? If the dish is a langoustine dish it should have more than one langoustine, there was more noodle than langoustine. But that's posh food for you sometimes. The meal was absolutely world-class delicious, as were the wines. And all in such a beautiful historic setting. He then concluded his lengthy message by telling his followers that he did indeed pay for the dinner, but did share his tips for the langoustine dish. Nick said, "And yes, I paid for the meal, I just think people should know how magical it is, just put 2 langoustines or 3 on the langoustine dish." Express.co.uk has contacted Cliveden House for comment. Many social media users took to the post's comments to share their opinion on Nick's Valentine's meal. Catherine Obiakoy said, "Due to the last pic I'd say, too little food compared with you describing too much wine. But altogether it looks like a special romantic dinner." Dan_Evamy added, "It looks like half a langoustine to me." While Mary.Dunning1 commented, "I was unbelievably lucky last week to experience the afternoon tea with far too much champagne. It really is the most magical place. Staff, surroundings and food." Nick has previously discussed his relationship due to comments over his and Katie's 28-year age gap, with the host speaking to The Sun at the Inspiration Awards. Remarking on the online trolling, he said, "I'm protective of Katie, because people make assumptions about her without knowing anything about her, so that's why I spoke. Normally I never comment back to the trolls, but on one occasion when people were a little bit judgmental, I was angry on Katie's behalf." He added, "I get upset when they come for people that I care about." Earlier last year, Nick took to Twitter to point out to his critics that Katie was wealthier and more successful than him. Katie runs 2 businesses, one called Boa Boa which sells lingerie and sex toys, and other called Boobix which flogs lactation products for breastfeeding mums.